The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Threads one in. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Right. Messi! It's there!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
San Antonio, shot a goal! He's got away with one there. Irwin. Rijkaard. Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the...
Getting up there! Oh, off the bar! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
McAllister. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Zico. Out for a throw. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Lampard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
San Antonio with the corner, there first. They've played it short. And this is the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's McAllister. Oh, good spread. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The referee has given a corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's played through for him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lampard! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Vinicius Junior. Baresi. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Batistuta, and he's had it nicked away. Lampard, he's picked his way through. That is good strength. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Doué. He's got away. Bullish header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Baresi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Robertson. Baresi. And it's Robertson. Baresi. Succumbs to the pressure. San Antonio have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Baresi. The referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter,
this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Benfica get the ball rolling in the second half.
San Antonio clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Scholes does really well to win the ball there. Scholes proves too strong. Messi. Zico. Towering header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Lampard. Irwin. And it's Robertson. Baresi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Beckenbauer. Nicely aimed pass. It's Neymar! who has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Beckenbauer. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's McAllister. And it's Rijkaard. And Neymar. He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Messi. And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? Lampard gets into a good position. And it's Rijkaard. He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
892.
Takes on his marker. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
He could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on.
Great chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So the manager can make a change for
McAllister.
the first time in the game
Number
here.
7. Frank Lampard. Number 8. Neymar.
San
Coming on the
Antonio
field,
are looking to
number
go forward
17,
now.
Jolinton. Number 9.
Park Ji-sung.
Pedri. Number 10. Park Ji-sung.
San Antonio are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. A good-looking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. 75 minutes played. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. He might shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Well, this is what we've been
Messi.
waiting for.
Number 3.
I just think this has been a lesson in
Rijkaard.
character, togetherness and
Coming on the
composure. I think
field.
most teams would have crumbled
Number
by now,
21.
but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Number 11. Kukcu.
And it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he is dashing away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Partidazos! No, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
San Antonio close now to seeing this one through to the end. And Partidazos! And no mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The goal scorer!
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Kupchu. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Van Dijk. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a score.
Totti!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, some astute defending there. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. Now it's Totti.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Irwin. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar makes a dash for it. And this is Savio, takes the shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he welcomes it in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Irwin. San Antonio still without a single shot on target. And here's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. McAllister. And it's Messi. And that was nowhere near his best. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good spread. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Stood up well to him there. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi. Messi towering forward here. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He's beaten the last man. And that is expertly dealt with. Early ball out from the back. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. Now it's Saviola. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard. Lampard. Neymar. Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Lampard. Robertson. McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he is deftly away. Oh, and one more try! And he's really put himself on the line here. San Antonio with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Irwin goes short. He's had a shot! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
El dorsal 8.
San Antonio are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Saviola. It's Neymar! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was alert to it. San Antonio leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Baresi.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
The final seconds now. Beckenbauer. Irwin. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. San Antonio go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
San Antonio leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. San Antonio leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's McAllister, pinches it off him. Saviola is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. San Antonio can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gerrard. Messi. And here's Batistuta. McAllister. Oh, such a clever touch. San Antonio are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. And this is Totti. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Irwin. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Looking to play him in. McAllister receives it in a wide position. Plays it across. He's rising! Oh, good finish! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
San Antonio are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's Messi. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
San Antonio have their second corner now. Irwin plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Neymar. Batistuta. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Lampard. And it's Gerrard. And no, that was never going to make it. And that has left him in a heap. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. San Antonio are looking to break at pace. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, Saviola, será reemplazado por el dorsal 7, Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. Irwin with the short one. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Totti. He's found a way through. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo stood his ground strongly. Gerrard, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi, foot in. San Antonio have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Gerrard gets into a good position. Can he get it through? Otto picks it up out wide. Gets his head on it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not a bad try by any means. And this is Totti. Shoots! Was a brilliant save.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedri gets a foot in here, and they can counter here. Rivaldo, he's well positioned here. Against the crossbar.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, nice touch. He's having a pop! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pings it across. Terrific effort! Now, oh, he's been... And again! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Goal.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Las Palmas have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
La alineación del Barcelona
Jim, which
será
player is
el
best
dorsal
equipped for this
8.
game?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. So straight into the action. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Lampard has it out wide and in space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. That is good strength. Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Robertson. Yamal. Rice. That has not gone well. Irwin. Neymar. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving forward. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rice. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Messi. This is Batistuta. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister. Messi. Oh, it's Neymar! He scored! The first significant strike. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rice. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Irwin. That's Bebeto. Always goal side. Yamal gets into a good position. Now it's Rice. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lampard, 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
San Antonio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Irwin plays it short. Oh, super ball! It's Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Belletti. Yamal. That looks a decent ball. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Messi. And it's Lampard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Space for him to turn and look. That is lovely. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There could be trouble here. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That is a little undercooked. Irwin. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Now it's Neymar. And we've reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
San Antonio looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we get things going again. Irwin. Beckenbauer. That's Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. For Messi. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish of true class! It's all becoming so easy.
Marcó en el minuto 50.
And yes, it's him again. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's not an especially good pass, that. Beckenbauer. Beckham. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Threads one in. Shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Rijkaard. Robertson. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Beckham. Played out to the left flank.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Robertson. Irwin. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Bebeto. And he is dashing away. And this is Park Ji-sung. David, and he shoots! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So could they be onto something here? Batistuta looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And here's McAllister. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Batistuta gets flagged offside. San Antonio choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bebeto.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And Messi! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a dodder the way he generated that power.
75 minutes played. McAllister. He's gone for goal. It's loose, and oh, what has happened here? Oh, sweet feet. Look at this. Partidazos! Has a look up and delivers. And he's there to clear it. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Rice. To Beckham. Beckenbauer. Irwin. Beckenbauer. Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Belletti. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been drilled in. Peruzzi claims it. Safe hands. McAllister. And Robertson. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Beckenbauer. Irwin. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Beckenbauer.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. Messi. Good driving run. Yamal. And it's Beckham. That's going wide left. And he's been shifted off it. And that is that. San Antonio can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
San Antonio definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack...